Good evening, viewers. Good evening. Good evening. Here we are this evening with our beautiful mommy, Pastor Mrs. Oginni. Welcome, mommy. Welcome to the BlisSpot show. We are glad to have you this evening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We are happy to have you. We're glad to have you. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. May we know you better.
Thank you
The
so
viewers
much,
want
Ma.
to know you as we have you in the house today.
Thank you so much, Ma. I'm pleased to be here as well. My name is Oluwaseun Oginni. Yeah, and I'm glad to be here.
Thank you one more time. Viewers, this is the BlisSpot show with Blessed in Dimkpa. Always this segment today, we're having it with our beautiful sister, our beautiful mommy, the one who is always there for everyone, the mommy of the Victory House, RCCG Rush Day. We're having her in our midst today. The BlisSpot show welcomes her with a new book she just released. So want to know more about the book? The book is so amazing. The title is just so wow, Rescue. The rescue. Want to know more about that book? God Almighty has done a lot through her and impacted enough knowledge to pass to us through this book. We want to know you more. Mommy, we want to welcome you one more time. Welcome to the BlisSpot show. Thank you for introducing yourself. We want to know more about you and the book that you just displayed to us of late.
Okay, once again, thank you very much for having me. I'm happy to be here. I do not take this privilege for granted. Thank you. So yeah, like I said, my name is Oluwaseun Oginni. I attend the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Victory House, Rochdale. I am married with 3 children, to the glory of God. Amen. And yes, I've written a book. The title of the book is My Rescue, The Way Out. And I think basically what you just need to know about the book is it came from an angle of realizing that every one of us at some particular point in time find ourselves in situations that we're not comfortable with, circumstances beyond our control. And even though it might be our fault, whether it's our fault or not, we need to get out of the situation. So it's filled with steps. Yeah, basically the rescue is actually an acronym, RESCUE. So it's actually 6 steps that we need to take to get out of the situation successfully. That's what the book is about. So whatever, it's a book that cuts across every sphere of life, every situation. It's just a matter of knowing that, okay, I am in it. Forget how I got into this situation, but I'm in this situation. What can I do to better my situation without having to blame anybody, without having to rely on anybody? Just my inner strength. There's something I can still do that can bring me out of the situation, excellently.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow. This book has the author. How many, the contents in it? Can you just bring it a bit for us? We know that the viewers, really, you have to go get this book. This book is really amazing. Only the brief of it is like, wow, you can get it, you can get it. So I want to know how many chapters that it comes out from this book, the chapters and the content in it. Is it anyone
okay,
that
the chapters?
Yes.
Yeah, the chapters are 6. Yeah. So like I said, the word rescue is an acronym. So there's a chapter that has to do with the R, which is realizing that there's a problem, which is the first step out of the rescue. So realizing that there's a problem. And then the chapter 2 has to do with evaluating the situation, like looking around like, okay, I have this problem. What really is it, so it's a different thing to realize, to be like, okay, there's a problem. Now evaluating it, what caused it, what exactly does this problem look like, where does it end, where does it begin, something like that. That's evaluating it. And then the S is for sobriety. That's like a sober reflection, where even if you think it is somebody's fault, along the line that happened, we now challenge ourselves that, okay, do you know what, I might not be able to unchange the situation, but there's still something I can do personally. What can I do as a person to bring myself out of the situation? So it might be, oh, I need to get a degree. It might be, oh, I need to get a job. It might be, I need to get a skill. It might be, I need to be more polite to people. It can, anything right? Because action and reaction, everything always has two sides.
Yeah.
So it's like challenging yourself that, okay, I don't want to be in this anymore, I need to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then the U is understanding
Yeah.
that the road might not be easy.
Hmm.
So you need to have a positive attitude, because there's nothing we want to do in this life. There will be roadblocks, there will be bumps on the way. So even when you have realized that you're already doing all the steps, just knowing that something can still go wrong and being ready for it. And then the E, the final E, is raising the bar and being ready to excel. That's excellence. That's the one where, okay, I'm not just going to come out of this situation, I'm going to come out tops, because that's in it for me. That's what's in it for me. Because I believe that we're the best version of ourselves, and we're not supposed to be anybody's photocopy. So that's basically the summary of the whole book and the 6 chapters.
Oh, so being yourself and knowing that you can come out of it. The title is so attractive, it's so charming. My rescue, the way out. So in every situation, there is a way out. In every situation, there is someone to rescue you. But just recognize the situation, recognize the problem, and you feel you can come out of it. Since ever you released this book, Mommy, I want to know, how do you feel? What response have people been giving to you based on this book? Yeah. How do you feel about the response? Is it positive?
I feel great.
Is it really impactful?
The thing is, everybody that has read the book, and I'm not exaggerating, at least people that have come back to tell me they read the book, in fact, somebody told me a day after the launch, she could not put down the book.
Yeah.
The day of the launch, she got her book. She read it overnight. The book was launched on the 30th. She read it on the 31st. I saw her at crossover service, and she said, you won't believe, and this is an older person. She said, I don't read, but I could not drop the book. And then she gave it to her daughter that also read it. So they were telling me across over service, and I'm like, this was a book that you just got yesterday. And she was, why I'm saying her is because she was the first person after the launch. But I've gotten people give me that kind of feedback. I had somebody that read in Nigeria and actually asked for my email. From the person that they got the copy from, that please, I need to email this person that, and wrote a long epistle as feedback for me that I'm blessed. I'm okay, thank you. So yeah, stuff like that.
Wow, this is amazing. Guys, you need to rush to get this book, My Rescue. What's the way out of every challenge you face every now and then? Are you putting the blame on someone? Are you putting the blame on yourself? This book is there to enlighten you on how to come across things, that how to come out of some certain situations you find yourself. Even the ones you can handle, the ones you can't handle, is there to tell you how to go about them. Never you put blames on people. Go through that book. It's going to enlighten you on how to handle situation. And at the end of it, you're going to be rescued. The title is so attractive. So far, so good with this book, Rescue, My Way Out. What I want to talk about now, is there some Bible passages that really will make people to go into prayers in terms of problems like that when it comes? Is there any Bible passages that you could just relate to them now to let them know how that book is really impacted? The book is so powerful, is loaded.
Okay, so I'm going to use Philippians 4:13 that says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me.
Amen.
You understand? Because I believe that we can all do. A lot of the quotes I used, this book is actually not only for Christians, but of course, because I'm a Christian and I've written it with my faith, I know that Christians will identify with it. But the truth is, it's not even for Christians. It's not even biblical. It has quotes like, anything worth doing at all is worth doing well. It has quotes like little drops of water make a mighty ocean. You know, those quotes that we learned growing up that we've tended, we've kind of forgotten.
It's full of inspirational quotes.
Yes, that's just loads of quotes. Like, it's just things that we use every day, but when we're in such situations, we forget to apply them to ourselves.
That's right. That's right. So this book, honestly, from the way you have related it, honestly, I'm going to get this book right away. Where can we get this book we're talking about? And I'm going to share the link very soon. If you forward them to me, I'll share it. I want to know where we can rush this book now. Where can we get them? Where is it available? Is it in Nigeria? Is it just in UK? Where can we get hold of this book now?
Well, we can get it online. You can get it from Amazon.
Okay.
You can order it from Amazon. It was actually published through Amazon. And then you can also get it, it's on Kindle for people that don't want a hard copy and they just like to read on Kindle or on their devices. It's also on Kindle. So I have it as an ebook as well. And those are the two links that are available. And then, of course, for people, I also have some hard copies. So for people that are around me, they could, get hard copies, physical copies from me. I have some hard copies in Nigeria as well. For the most part, because of the kind of world that we are in now, it's available online for anybody. So wherever they are in any part of the world, they can get it on Amazon or on Kindle.
Yeah, viewers, you heard it clearly. It's all over. It's all over. Even go to her page. You might see the link easily to get it there. Check her out on Facebook. Check her out on Instagram. Check her out all over the social media, and the book will be there, as she has mentioned. So, lastly, there's a question I want to share now to you, ma. I want to know more of the things you wrote on those books. Were there really life experience? Was it really something that came through you? Did you experience more of those things that inspired that book? What really inspired writing those books,
Okay. What inspired it? I started writing down the book. Parts of the book, like maybe like 2 years ago, like a year before it was released, or 2 years before it was released. I was just writing snippets. That was when I got the rescue, the title, the acronym, before I started developing it. But what prompted, and then my birthday was coming, my landmark birthday, so I was like, okay, this is the best time to release it, because I've been postponing it. But I made sure I completed it, so that I launched it on my birthday, December last year. But what I think the underlying cause of me even writing it in the first instance was realizing that, apart from it happened to me, I let me put it this way: I put some of my experiences inside, but it wasn't my story I was telling. It wasn't my story, but I related it to me so that people will know that I have tried it and it has worked for me. So I'm not just talking story. So it's not an autobiography. It's not me talking about my life. But if I pick a point and I know I have done this, I relate it to myself with example. So that way you could actually see a reflection of some things that happened in my life that I used for it. And what do I mean by that? Like some things like growing up, you want to study this course, you study this course, that's the line you want to go, but that's not what you really like as a person. You grow up, you get to a certain age, and you're like, what am I doing in this kind of profession? I really don't want to do this, but because that's what's popular in Nigeria, or that's what my parents said I should study, or that's the in thing where you get money. Do you understand? So things that you look around you and you're like, no, this is not me. What happened? So it might not, that's why I said it's applicable to different situations. But for me, that was it was more like relaxing, like, okay, I've gotten the degrees, I'm this, okay, I've worked here. I said there was nothing else to push myself for in life. And I got to a point, I'm like, no, this is not you. You are relaxing. You can do more than this. And that was what birthed the book.
Wow, it's really impactful. It's really impactful. So this book will really help you. It has really come out of life experience a bit and other ways to join all together. It's really a great testimony. Most of us, we go through a lot. We don't even know the direction to go. So this book is also there to direct us on how to help us in making choices of life as well. It's really impactful. It's really a great book. We will look out for the book and we'll go for it. Thank you for bringing this book to us. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to go through this and to have some knowledge out of it and to join it in our life, and we'll move our life forward. We thank you, Ma. We thank you. My Rescue, The Way Out, is really a great book. Thank you, Ma. I will go for it, and for the way you have spoken about this book, I need to read them. And when I read them, I'll give you my feedback. And viewers, I want you to join me to go get this book. I just heard the story about this book. I contacted the author, and today she's here with a BlisSpot show to tell us about the book and to let us know where to get them. Thank you very much one more time. We thank you for coming to BlisSpot show. We want to draw the curtain this evening. One more time, we want to hear a word of encouragement from you to the upcoming writers, to those who are facing one challenge or the other. We want you to encourage us today. Just give a word of encouragement to us, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So what I would say is my favorite scripture in the Bible is Romans 8:28, and it says that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is, whatever the situation is, it can work for your good.
Oh, wow.
But the ball is in your court.
Yes.
As long as you're not copying anybody, just be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
No photocopy, be an original, and just watch the transformation.
Yes. Thank you very much. This is powerful.
Thank you so much, Ma.
Powerful. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be you in everything you do. Not be a photocopy. Thank you very much. I love this word. I believe if I didn't pick anything, this last word is powerful. I take it and I work on it. Thank you very much, Ma. We're so glad to have you. Thank you one more time. See you some other time. Thank you for joining us, viewers. We love you. I can see you, Kylie. God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Bless you.
Thank you, BlisSpot. Thank you. God bless you.
Goodbye.
God
See you
enlarge your
again.
course
Watch out
in
for next
Jesus'
video.
name.
The BlisSpot show is here to come in to inspire you with life testimonies, with life success stories. We're here to share them with you, and we know it's going to encourage you. It's going to motivate you to do those things that you feel you can't do, but people are doing it, so they are here to tell you it's possible to do them. Keep on watching BlisSpot. Keep on logging on this spot. You will be amazingly blessed. God bless you. See you soon. See you all. Bye.